and I'm going to start our music. We're going to start with a rhythmic warm-up and some stretches, and then we'll make our way down to the mat. So here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Nice big inhale and exhale it out. And again, nice big inhale, exhale it out. One more time. And exhale it out. Bring both arms overhead. Nice steady stretch overhead. Gently pull it to one side and switch it in the other direction. Bring it back into the center. 2 fingers lightly on the side of your head as you aim your ear towards your shoulder. Bring it back into the center. Stretch it up nice and long. This time you're going to take your chin, point it up towards the ceiling, and looking back forward. 2 fingers, ear towards your shoulder. Nice steady stretch. Both arms are out. You're going to roll it to one side and then roll it to the other. One more time. Roll it to one side and then roll it to the other. All right, so we're going to start rhythmically here. I want you to think of using your fingertips like you're opening a doorknob. Roll your shoulder, and as you roll, just rhythmically tap your toes. Lots of good breathing. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2. All right, now one arm goes overhead. Take it up. Other arm. Up, up, up. 4, 3, 2. All right, here we go. One arm goes across. Press it out. Press it out. Diagonal stretch. Reach, 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 reach. All right, now we're going to reach and pull. 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 4. 3 more. 2. All right, hold it here in the center. Take it to a flat back and a round back. Flat back and a round back. Flat back and a round back. Hands are in the center of your thighs. You want to exhale and inhale. Give me 4 more. That's 3, 2, and 1. All right, hold that rounded back. Tuck your chin in. And good job. Make sure your toes are forward. You're going to slowly bend into a forward flexion. You're going to take your hands back here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lace your fingers and just let those arms fall forward. And good job. All right, you're going to take it back to a bent knee. You're going to roll it up. You're going to turn those toes out, and you are going to take it up and over. You're going to look up at the ceiling, up underneath that arm, and switch into the other direction. Up. And good, one more time. Up. Lengthening in through that rib cage. And up. And very nice. All right, we're going to go ahead and take it onto the floor. All right, so you're going to take it here on your hands and knees. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders. You're going to take it up to a rounded back. Think about that tailbone pointing down towards the floor. You want to roll those abdominals in and up. Tuck your chin in. Lots of good breathing. All right, so now you're going to just go ahead and relax. This is your neutral spine. Your head is a natural extension of that spine. And you're going to roll it up and take it into a cat back again. All right, here we go. Back to that neutral spine. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, take it back up to your cat back. And very nice. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take it onto our back. And we're going to pull both of our knees into our chest. And this is a good resting posture if you need it. It's just pulling your knees in, laying your head down. You want to make sure you grab your legs right here at your shins, not at your kneecaps, and just gently pull it in. All right, so we're going to warm up our core with some Pilates 100s. And I like to do these because it warms up your core, because from there, if that's warmed up, then we can kind of migrate to the other muscle groups. So we're going to take our legs. There's 3 different ways you can keep your legs. Straight up from the plane of your hips. You can keep it here at this 90-degree bend. Or if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can push those legs away from the plane of your hips. So remember, here, here, or here. All right, so I'll kind of go back and forth so you can see. Now these are your Pilates 100s. We do about 100. And so I want you to start off with where you think you want your legs to be. Remember, you can always modify down. A shorter lever, which is a bent knee or elbow, is always a good modification. All right, so wherever you're starting your legs, this is where it's going to be. I want you to take a lifting up from your chest, and you're going to take your hands by your side. Both shoulders are off the floor. And what you're going to do, you're going to rhythmically breathe, but you're going to pulse your arms right here as you keep an isometric contraction on your abs. So here we go. Here we go. We're going to pulse it here. You're going to keep that chin tucked in. Remember, you can hold your legs here. You can keep them up here. Or if you want them to be a little bit more challenging, push your legs away from the plane of your hips. And again, lots of good breathing. Keeping that chin tucked in, keeping both your shoulders off the mat, keeping a contraction on your abdominals. And good job, couple more. Now remember, if you need to cut back on your lever, you can do so. Remember, you can always put your knees into your chest for a quick rest, and then just resume. All right, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay, we're done. All right, good job. Pull your knees in, and good job. All right, so we're going to start off, since we warmed up our core, we're going to go ahead and start on some abdominals. Legs are bent, feet are planted in the floor, fingertips are lightly on your head, we're just going to crunch it up. All right, lift up from your chest. You want to exhale on that exertion. And that is on the way up. And then exhale as you relax down. Up and down. All right, now we're going to go back and forth, incorporating abs throughout our workout. Exhale and inhale. And good job. A couple more. All right, let's do 8 more. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, once again, pull those knees in. All right, and what we're going to do, we're going to kind of stretch into that low back a little bit. So we're going to make some circles here, all the while keeping our abdominals engaged, pulling them in and up. And we're just making circles, kind of circle around that low back. Think of it as a mini massage. All right, then we're going to switch directions. We're going to unwind ourselves here. And very nice. All right, so we're going to work on some inner thighs. And again, we get to be on our mat. All right, so we're going to hold it here. All right, so we're going to start off where our arms should be. You can take your arms lengthwise down your body, which gives you a little bit of extra leverage. You can keep them straight out from the plane of your hip, or you can keep them overhead. I kind of go back and forth where I like my arms, but I'm going to go ahead and start straight on out. So you're going to take both legs up. All right, you're going to take it out all the way. All right, so this is a straddle. All right, so both legs are pointed out. Your feet are relaxed. We will point and flex at some point, but right now your feet are relaxed. Your legs are out. Now, if you want to have modification on this, you can take it to a bent knee. All right, as we go back and forth, you can modify it. You can go straight out to a straddle and then come back to a bent knee, so you can interchange it as we go through this exercise. So we're gonna just pull it in and out. In and out. And very nice. All right, so again, our abdominals are in and up. I always want to think about those abdominals. Arms are where it's comfortable for you. Again, to keep those legs up, if you have your arms lengthwise down your body, that helps a little bit. But the only place that you don't want your arms is underneath your body. All right, back and forth. Open and close. Good job. And again, this is your modification. And very nice. Couple more. All right, let's do 4 more like this. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. All right, so you're going to take your legs open at a straddle. Either with a bent knee or a straight leg. I'd like for you to start with the straight leg and then modify it down, but if you need to start with your modification, totally fine. All right, so we're gonna really think about taking our toes to a hard point. You can have this if you've got your shoes on, you can still do a hard point, or without your shoes, you can actually see my feet doing a hard point here. So you're just gonna do little flutters. All right, so just little flutters up and down. Again, I'm thinking about my abs, pulling them in and up. Now, if you have your toes pointed in this is fine as well. Or completely all the way straight on those legs. And again, modification is the best thing you can do for yourself. All right, so couple more on the pointed toe. All right, now we're going to take it to a flex foot. As you can see, my foot is pretty flexed. It's kind of hyperflexed actually. And so I'm pointing my toe towards my knee. And again, you can still do it here like this, or with a straight leg. Bent lever or a straight leg. And good job. Couple more. Good. All right, and again, abdominals are in and up. And good job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just let those legs fall open. Whichever way you have them is totally fine. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to bring our feet together, push it away, and bring it back and up. Pull it in, push it away, up, and out. Pull it in, push it away, pull it in, pull it out. Now the modification for this is just taking it at a bent knee and just open and close here with the bent knee and then taking it up as you bring it in. So a little bit different. So either way, you are welcome to modify it down or keep it back up here and push it away. And you can take these at your own pace. All right, so in a straight leg, to make these a little bit more difficult, you can take it down a little lower and then bring it up. Open, close, lower down. All right, so this makes it a little bit more difficult. But again, I want to give you options so you can tailor this class to your own level. And again, a couple more. All right, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the modification with a bent knee. So with a bent knee, you're coming up and then out. All right, so a couple more, whichever way you have chosen to work those inner thighs. All right, I'm going to do 4 more. That's 3. 2, one more time, and good. You're going to take it down. You're going to take those arms overhead, stretch it out nice and long. One leg at a time comes all the way out. You're going to elongate your body here. And very nice. Pull both of your knees into your chest. Round yourself into a nice tight little bowl here. And good. All right, you're gonna let the bottom of your feet come together. Let those knees fall open. Stretching in through those hip flexors. And good job. Holding it here, lots of good breathing. All right, so we're gonna take those legs all the way out. One more time, stretch it out nice and long. All right, so we're gonna bring our knees up. All right, so both of our legs are bent at a 90-degree angle. You're gonna take your fingertips lightly on your head. You're gonna bring your elbows in close. All right, so you don't wanna have the death grip on your head. You wanna make sure that your head stays a natural extension of your spine, and you're gonna bring your knees to your elbows and elbows to your knees. Now, again, let's talk about the breathing. You wanna exhale on the exertion, kind of on the way in, and then inhale on the way out. And again, please do not have the death grip on your neck. You want to think of lifting up from your chest. Your fingers are there only keeping your head nice and aligned with your spine. Now, the modification for this is just with your legs down and just doing these crunches we started with. Please make sure that you modify it for yourself. You want to tailor this workout the best way for you personally. All right, so I'm going to take it back up here. If you're modifying it, same thing, up and down. You want to exhale on that exertion. And good job. All right, so if you're in this position here, I want you to really think, kind of lift those hips up. All right, lift your hips up, kind of roll them up. Bring those knees a little closer to your elbows. Your knees and your elbows aim towards one another. They don't necessarily have to touch, they just have to aim in that direction. And good job. Couple more. All right, so what we're gonna do, we are going to pulse it. All right, so when we pulse it, I'm gonna show you how to pulse it here with your legs up in the air like we have them now, and then I will modify it down for you to see what that looks like at a pulse with both your feet down. So I want you to pull your knees in, your elbows, elbows to your knees, and just pulse it here. Pulse, 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 pulse. All right, you keep going if you're in this position. If you have your feet down, and just little tiny pulses right here. All right, again, you're just lifting up in your chest. Pulse, pulse, and again, try not to have the death grip on your head. And again, you're up here. All right, everybody's gonna do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Pull your knees into your chest. And very nice. And good. All right, so we're gonna take it in a sideline position now. All right, so in our sideline position, we're gonna work our outer thighs and our glutes. All right, so you're gonna take it all the way down. All right, so think of your body being a nice straight line here. Your hips are stacked, abs are tight. You're gonna take that top arm, you're gonna pull it right out here in front of you, right out here from your chest, and you're gonna take that bottom leg, and you're gonna bend that knee. Now that top leg, you're gonna lift up. All right, so I kind of want you to think of not letting those inner thighs touch for as long as you can. If they do, the fitness police are not gonna come to your house, I promise. All right, so you're gonna take your head here if it's comfortable. Otherwise, you can lay it all the way down. All right, so you just don't want to feel it in your neck. All right, so you're going to take this top leg, and we're just going to do little tiny lifts right here. All right, so as you lift up, again, you want to think of pulling those abdominals in and up and down. Just little tiny lifts here. And good job. Lots of good breathing. So this one, we don't have a big exertion and a release. So you just want a nice normal breath. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling back through your nose as well. All right, just little tiny lifts here. All right, so we're working that outer thigh and into our glutes. Abdominals are in and up. You want to use this leg as your stabilizer. So you kind of push it into the ground a little bit. That way it kind of gives you a little more lift. think of someone just kind of lifting up that leg from the ceiling, like a little puppet, up and down, just little flutters on that leg, and you probably are starting to feel it already. Good job. All right, so this is a straight leg. You could take it to a bent knee, but this actually kind of loads it up a little bit on that outer thigh when you have it bent. So it really doesn't make it that much easier. You can try it. If you think it's easier, that's totally fine. Otherwise, try to keep it out at a straight leg. And again, if you need to rest, that's totally fine. All right, so a couple more. And good job. All right, you want to watch your hips. You want to make sure they stay stacked. That's why this arm is here, to help support you so you don't fall forward. You keep it nice and stacked. All right, so you're going to migrate that leg. You're going to take it out to the corner of your mat. So we've just changed the plane of our exercise just slightly, which kind of tweaks the muscle a little bit differently as we flutter up and down. Just little tiny flutters here. And again, working into that outer thigh and your glutes. Lots of good breathing. Your foot is relaxed. And good job. Good job. All right, couple more. At your diagonal. All right, so we're gonna walk it back here. All right, so we're just gonna stretch it out just a little bit here. So you're gonna just bring that knee in, think of bringing it to your shoulder. You're gonna naturally fall out, hook your arm up underneath your leg, and again, just pull that knee a little deeper, and then just straighten that leg. You don't have to get it completely straight, but just kind of give it a little stretch here. And we'll stretch those hips out really good after we finish. And good. All right, so you're gonna take that leg back on out. All right, so again, it's straight out from the plane of your hip. Hips are stacked, arms here. You're gonna bring that knee in, and then you're gonna push it out. All right, now we are gonna change the angle of our foot. So I want you to point your toe in and then flex it out. Point your toe in and flex it out. So as you push it out, think that you're pushing the wall out. Point and flex. And flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Sometimes when I haven't had enough water, my feet get a little crampy here, and if that happens to you, make sure you just get up and walk it out. All right, so sometimes that happens when it's 100+ degrees outside. We tend not to drink a lot of water. So after class today, I want you to at least drink 1 large glass of water. All right, a couple more here. In and out. Again, we're pointing in, push out, in and out, in and out, in, out. Point your toe, push it out. Let's do 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, so you're gonna pull it in again. This time you're gonna lay onto your back. You're gonna pull it in here. So you're gonna hook your ankle right above your knee, right here at the end of your femur. You're gonna take the heel of your hand and just press it open. All right, as you're pressing it open, you're gonna pull it in. Lots of good breathing here. Good job. All right, both knees are in. Kind of give it a little circle here. Then we're gonna hold it not on your knees, but right here on your shins. Couple of circles. And then we're gonna switch it in the other direction. And good job. Keeping those abs in and up. And good. All right, so we're gonna switch it to the other side. All right, we're gonna roll it up. And here we go. On to the other side. All right, so we're gonna start out nice and long out. Top arm comes in front. That support leg is slightly bent. You can cradle your head here if that's comfortable. And your leg is straight up. All right, and again, you kind of want to think of not having your inner thighs touch, and just little tiny lifts right here. All right, little tiny lifts. And again, working those outer thighs and your glutes. And again, the modification, which is sometimes a little bit harder, a bent knee here, so you can go back and forth between the two. It puts a little extra weight back here on that glute. So again, your modification is entirely up to you. All right, so just a little tiny lift. Your foot is just relaxed. Up and down. Try to make that same movement over and over. Just think of it as little flutters. Keeping your abdominals in and up. Keeping that arm in front. Keep those hips stacked. And good job. All right, so the second leg is always harder because it was the leg that you used to hold your other leg up. So the second one, you might start to feel a little bit sooner than you did on the first one, and that's entirely normal. Little tiny flutters here. And good job. And again, remember, your breathing is just in and out. Into your nose, out through your nose as well. All right, so we're gonna migrate this leg to the corner of your mat. And here we go, just a little tiny lift right here. And good job. All right, so again, we've just changed the plane here. We have angled our leg in front, kind of the corner of your mat. Just kind of working that muscle in a little bit different of a direction. Trying to keep those hips stacked. Good job. Lots of good breathing. All right, so we work the inner thighs, and so now we're working the outer thighs. So when we work muscle groups, we want to make sure that we work the opposing one, and that's what we are doing today. And good job. Good job. All right, we're gonna walk it back out straight. A couple here. Again, making sure your hips are stacked, abs are tight. Lots of good breathing. All right, so we're gonna rest it here. Again, you're gonna hook it up. You're gonna aim your knee towards your shoulder, hook it up underneath, and just stretch it in. All right, and then you're just gonna extend that leg up. All right, it's just a mini stretch. And good. All right, so we're gonna take that leg back out straight. All right, so again, you're gonna point and flex. You're gonna point your toe on the way in, and then you're gonna push that heel out on the way out. So in and out, in, push, point, and push. So that's a point and a flex. Point, point, and flex. Point, flex, point, flex, in and out, in, out, in, out, in and out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Lots of good breathing. In and out, in. And again, because we're pointing and flexing, sometimes we do get a cramp at our foot. So if that happens, just stand up real quick and kind of walk it off. That's really the only way you're gonna get a cramp in your foot. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, so we're gonna take it onto our back. You're gonna pull it in like we did on the other side. So you're gonna take your ankle at the bottom of your femur, not on that kneecap. You're gonna pull that knee in with the heel of your hand. As you're pulling it in, you're gonna press it open. Good job. All right, we're gonna pull both of our knees back into our chest. All right, so we're gonna stretch our low back out here. We're gonna stretch it in rotation. So we're gonna take our legs back out here to a 90-degree angle. Both your arms are all the way out straight. You're gonna slightly stagger those legs as you take it in one direction, and then you're gonna look in the opposite direction. Both of your shoulders are gonna stay on the floor. So you wanna rotate it out here. Lots of good breathing. Again, both shoulders are on the floor, looking in the opposite direction of your knees. And very nice. All right, one knee at a time, back up into the center, and we're going to switch it. You're going to stagger those knees slightly as they fall in the opposite direction, and you're going to look away from your knees. Both shoulders are on the floor. Lots of good breathing. All right, one knee at a time, back up in the center. You're gonna pull it in. All right, so you're gonna take it all the way back out in a full elongated position with your arms overhead and with your toes pointed. All right, so you're gonna stretch out really long for me. All right, so you are going to reach overhead, point your toes. This is called a supine position. And good job. All right, so you're going to relax the reach and relax your pointed toes. All right, and then one at a time, you're going to bring your leg up. You're going to reach up, and then you're going to lower down. You're going to reach up, and then you're going to lower down. You're going to reach up and lower down. Now, all right, so again, this is a straight leg. So this is the most difficult position. And so if you want to make it to a bent lever, your modification would be here. You would just pull your knee in, take your arms by the side, or again, straight leg, reaching for your toes. So either one still works the abdominals, and you have modified this exercise the best way for you. Again, you want to exhale on that exertion. Then inhale as you come out. And again, this is your modification here. And it's okay to go back and forth between the two. You can go back and forth between the straight leg. And then if you get tired, you can take it to your bent knee. Good job. And then we're going to exhale on that exertion. Inhale on the way down. All right, a couple more. All right, let's do 4 more. That's 3. That's 2. And one more time. And good job. All right, pull both of your knees in. All right, you're going to take both of your legs overhead. All right, so again, we're going to start off with the more difficult, and then we'll modify down. Arms, again, are where they're comfortable, straight out from your shoulders. Lengthwise down your body. And again, it does not matter. It is your preference. All right, so we're going to do little circles here. All right, so think of making a circle on your ceiling about the size of a basketball. I want you to think of your feet like they're being tied together. So just little circles. Now, modification is real easy, right? Your knees are bent. And those knees are making a circle on the ceiling, not your feet. So the same thing, about the size of a basketball. And again, lots of good breathing. Good job. All right, so we're going to switch directions here. All right, so you're just going to switch directions. And again, we're just the size of a basketball. Little circles, lots of good breathing. Again, the bent knee here. Keeping those abdominals in and up. And very nice. And again, just make sure you make the modification that is best for you. Lots of good breathing. All right, so we're going to switch it here. We're going to take our circles in the opposite direction. This time we're going to take our circles about the size of a beach ball. And a pretty good size beach ball. Not the size of a basketball, because you're using the basketball. And we want to make that same circle over and over. Alright, so abdominals and obliques, because we're working a little bit of rotation here with these circles. So you are also using your hip flexors. So we're using a couple muscle groups here. And again, remember, same thing. A little bit wider on those circles with a bent knee. And to get a beach ball circle, you're going to have to kind of pull those hips up a little bit. As you make those circles with your knees, the size of a beach ball on the ceiling. And good, come more. And good job. Alright, we're going to switch directions. Switch directions, think of unwinding your legs. And again, keep that same circle, a beach ball size over and over. Keeping those abdominals in and up. And good job. Very nice. Good job. And again, bent knee is your friend through modification. And again, remember, to get that bigger circle, you got to lift those hips up a little bit. And good job. Good job. Alright, let's go ahead and rest it here. Pull both those knees in. And again, grab hold of your shins. Kind of aim those knees for your shoulders. And then you're going to bring the upper torso towards your lower torso. Nice tight little ball here. And good. Alright, you're going to roll it on up. Alright, so we're going to take it over onto our hands and knees again. Alright, so you're going to take your hands directly underneath your shoulders. You want to walk those knees out from the plane of your hips. Alright, so we'll get them all crammed in here. You need to make sure that they're out. Alright, your head is just a natural extension of your spine. You're going to curl your toes under for me here. I want you to think that someone is grabbing hold of your tailbone and bringing that towards the ceiling. We're going to draw it up to our downward dog. So up here to your downward dog. Alright, now in this downward dog, you want to relax in through your shoulder blades. If I was in class with you, I would look for almost an indentation there. Your chest wants to fall towards your thighs. Again, and your head just hangs between your upper arms. You want to spread your fingers out nice and wide. You want to use your forearm, your whole entire palm, and all your fingers. You don't want to feel it in your wrist. And then you're going to inhale and exhale as you take it out to a plank, like you're about ready to do a push-up. Alright, so if you want to take it to your knees for a modification, we're just going to go back and forth between these exercises. Just working the upper body just a little bit today. You're going to inhale, exhale to your downward dog. Inhale, exhale to your plank. Inhale, exhale to your downward dog. Inhale, exhale to your plank. Inhale, exhale to your downward dog. Inhale, exhale to your plank. And very nice, one more time. Inhale, exhale to your downward dog. Inhale, and exhale to your plank. And good, one knee at a time comes down, and just push it on back in. Just push it back and stretch it on back. In your tailbone for your heels. And cranking my foot, so I knew it was going to happen to me today. And just press it back. Alright, good job. Alright, so We're gonna bring it up to the end of our mat. Because I need to stand on my foot because I have a cramp. So we'll work with that. All right, so you're gonna look down at your feet, 1 to 2 fists apart. You wanna think of both of your feet grounded into this mat. All 4 corners of your feet are pressed evenly in the mat like you are making a footprint. Hands are out in front. If you do not have the range of motion to keep your hands in front, no problem. You can take it somewhere from your knee to your ankle for support. All right, so you just want to fold yourself in a forward bend. Think of the crown of your head melting towards the floor. All right, you're going to give me an inhale here, and as you exhale, you're going to take it down here, and you're just going to hold it here in a squat position. All right, so in the squat position, arms are out, tailbone is out in the other direction. Lots of good breathing. Inhale, exhale back to your forward bend, pulling yourself over. And again, hands could be on your shins or on the floor. Holding in here for a couple of breath cycles. Lots of good breathing. Try to get those legs nice and straight. If you have those legs nice and straight, then think of trying to get your upper body as close as you can to your lower body. Good job. All right, nice big inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to drop that tailbone, arms out to a low squat here. All right, so in this squat, you want to make sure that your weight is fully on your feet. It's not in your toes, it's on your full solid foot. All 4 corners of your feet. Arms are out, tailbone is out. Keeping those abdominals in and up. Inhale, exhale 1 more time to your forward bend. And good job. All right, so we're going to take it onto our knees. And if your mat is a thin mat, mine's a pretty thick mat, and I've had it for a really long time. I got it when the fitness center first opened up a few years ago. I'm going to double mine. So if you want to double yours, you're going to get on our knees, and I got bending knees. So feel free, or if you have a towel, you're welcome to do that too. All right, so I'm going to put my knees hip distance apart. I'm going to bring it all the way down onto my elbows. All right, so you can either put your hands here, or you can put your hands here. Whatever suits you best. Either one is fine. I find this one more comfortable, but this one also gives you more leverage. So whichever way you want to hold your arms, your head is just going to hang here in between. You're not going to bring your head up too high. You want to keep your head as natural extension of your spine as you possibly can. All right, so you're going to take one leg all the way out straight. You're going to move up, or you're going to hit this. All right, so that leg is all the way out straight. All right, so we're just going to start with a little tiny lift right here. All right, so this little tiny lift, again, it's kind of all about flutters today. Just fluttering up and down. Keeping those glutes engaged. Also making sure your abdominals are pulled in and up. Just a little tiny lift right here. And good job. All right, so your foot is relaxed. It's neither pointed or flexed. So we shouldn't have any problems with your cramps in our feet because we're not doing anything with them. We're letting them just be relaxed. Little tiny lifts right here. Again, you're keeping it all in your glutes. Keeping those abdominals in and up. Alright, so you're going to take this leg and you're going to walk it over across the midline of your body to the other side. So just like we did in our side lying leg lifts. We took it out in front at a diagonal. We're also taking our leg across our body in a diagonal. Just kind of working the muscle just in a little bit different of a plane. Little tiny lifts. And good job. Little tiny lifts there. And good job. All right, you're going to walk it all the way back, straight on out. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch legs. So you're going to take this leg all the way down. Again, just take it back and give it a little stretch before we move on to the next leg. You're going to aim your tailbone towards your heels. And good job. All right, and again, you're going to take it back in the same position we were, whichever suits you best on your arm. You're going to take the opposite leg on out, straight out from the plane of your hip, and just little tiny lifts right here. Again, keeping it all in your glute. Lots of good breathing. Little flutters up and down. Making that same movement over and over. Good job. So, similar to our sideline position, this leg kind of bore the brunt of the other leg. You can lift it up. So again, it may get a little more fatigued more quickly than the other one. Again, it is normal. Little tiny lifts. And if you did not double your mat and you feel like, oh, snap, I should have done that, go ahead and do that, because I don't want you to feel it in your support knee. So you want to make sure you have enough cushion. Again, lots of good breathing. All right, you're going to walk it through the midline and then across to the other side of the opposite leg. And again, working it in a little different plane. Same muscle group. Just tweaking the muscle a little bit here. Little tiny lifts. And good job. And good job. Couple more. Again, foot is relaxed. All right, you're going to walk it back out straight. Couple more here. And keeping those abdominals in and up. And good job. All right, we're going to take it down and just take it back and give it a little rest here. All right, we're going to come back to the original leg. All right, again, back here on your elbows. We're going to take the original leg up. All right, this time you're going to take it to a bent knee and just a little tiny lift right here. All right, so on this bent knee, think of someone grabbing your toe and taking it up towards the ceiling. Now, with this, it's not how high you lift your leg, it's the squeeze you put on your glutes. So just little tiny lifts here. Little tiny lifts, good job. And again, always, always, always make sure those abdominals are engaged. Little lift. All right, couple more like this. All right, right, and in a minute, we're going to check, not in a minute, but in just a couple of seconds, what we're going to do, we're going to lift it up for 3, then we're going to bring it in, knee to the other knee on the 4th count. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now singles. Lift, lower, pull up, pull in, pull up, pull up, pull in, pull up, pull in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, take it back and stretch it back. All right, we got that one other side. And good job. Now remember, as you start getting tired, if you need to rest, you feel free to. All right, so again, other leg, bent knee. All right, think of someone just kind of pulling that toe up, keeping that squeeze on your glute. And again, if you feel like you got to double your mat because you did it, please go ahead. You shouldn't feel it in your knees. I want you to feel it all in your glutes. Little lift. Little lift. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. All right, you guys are doing a great job. Almost done. Lift, 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 lift. Up, 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 up. Lift, lift, lift. All right, in just a moment, again, 3, bring it in on 4. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, pull it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now singles. Lift, pull it in. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down, up. Finishing up full range. That's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, here we go. Push it back. Good. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to finish up on some abs and stretch it and call it across. All right, so you're going to take it back onto your back. All right, so we're going to start with our arms overhead. Legs are here. Stretch it nice and long. All right, bring those knees up. All right, so these knees are bent. Knees are going to brush past each other in the center. Brushing. All right, so it's not a bicycle, it's an exchange. Pull in, in. One knee is in, one knee is straight. Think aiming those knees for your shoulders. Obviously, they're not going to touch. You're just going to aim in that direction. In. All right, so we're going to change it up a little bit here. All right, and then I'll show you how to modify it. All right, so we're gonna lift up from our chest. We're gonna keep our arms straight up from our shoulders, and we're gonna lift up. All right, so you're gonna really feel it in your abs. All right, so those arms are right here by your ears. So they're not here, they're here. Chin is tucked in. Both your shoulders are off the floor. Abs are in and up. All right, so as you exchange your legs, you're now going to exchange your arms. Now, if you find this difficult, you're just going to bring your knees up one at a time like this. This would be your modification right here. Or up. Good job. All right, we'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those legs here. Fingertips lightly on your head. Elbows are in close. Opposite elbow to the opposite knee. Side to side. All right, so modification would be down here. Still rotating, working into those obliques, but our legs are down. Otherwise, you're up here. And again, lots of good breathing, side to side. Eight more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice job, guys. Pull both your knees into your chest. Good job. All right, you're gonna take both your legs out straight. Arms are overhead. And you're gonna bring one leg in. Doesn't matter which one, you only have 2. You're gonna bend your knee. You're gonna lace your fingers on your shin. And you're gonna pull that leg in towards your body and up towards your shoulder. You're gonna keep your support leg as flat as you can, holding it. And good. Lots of good breathing. You're gonna extend this leg up. You're gonna bring your chest up towards that leg. All right, we're gonna do a little maneuver here. We're gonna get a little momentum, and we're gonna come up to a seated position. You're gonna lift this leg up. You're gonna take it up, and you're gonna hold it up. All right, you're gonna sit up nice and tall for me here. And good job. Hold your shoulders back and down. Take it forward. And take it out to a forward bend. All right, on the way back, you're gonna grab the other leg. Place it here. And pull that knee in towards your shoulder. Up towards your body and up towards your shoulder. Extend that leg up. Pull it in. Lift that chest up and hold it. All right, here comes that little maneuver. Lift it up and take it up to the seated position. Sit up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders back and down. And take it to a forward bend. And really just reach out for your toes. All right, roll it up. All right, so you're just gonna take it out. You're gonna take it here to a straddle. Just take it to your own range. You're gonna walk your hands on out and just pull yourself down to a forward bend. And gently walk it up. One arm is on the inside, other arm is up and over. And switch it, up and over. One more time. And switch it, up and over. And switch it, up and over. All right, both arms are overhead. Stretch it out nice and long. You're gonna round it out here. As you round it out, pull your belly in. Round out your upper back and shoulders. Sit up tall. Scoop up one arm, stretching in through your shoulders.